Guilt tripping. Has it ever happened to you? You say no to someone or prioritize your own needs, and suddenly, you start feeling bad about it. The person in front of you doesn't directly blame you, but there's a look, a comment, or a subtle hint that makes you wonder, am I a bad person? That's how guilt tripping works. Indirect yet powerful, making you regret your choices and feel guilty. At first, it might be hard to spot. Maybe the other person seems genuinely upset, but over time, you realize that you're constantly making sacrifices for them, while neglecting your own needs. The truth is, guilt is being used as a tool to control you. Why do people guilt trip? To gain control, manipulating you through guilt to get what they want, to seek attention, exaggerating their victimhood to become the center of attention, to avoid responsibility, shifting the blame onto you by making you feel guilty, to establish power. Guilt makes a person vulnerable, giving manipulators power over them. Emotional dependency, using guilt to constantly secure attention and affection. Examples of guilt tripping. Let me give you an example. Your mother says, "You never call me anymore. I guess you've forgotten about your mother." At first, it sounds like a simple complaint, but hearing this repeatedly makes you feel guilty and obligated to call her more often. Or imagine a friend who, when you invite them somewhere, says, "Well, I know you didn't really want me there anyway." Maybe you think it's just a joke at first, but over time, you feel pressured to always invite them. How to guilt trip for awareness, not encouragement. If someone wanted to manipulate others by guilt, which they shouldn't, they would follow these steps. Subtle accusations. Create guilt without directly blaming, saying things like, "I'm always alone anyway." Emotional reminders. Use nostalgia as a guilt tool, like, "You used to be much closer to me when you were younger." Bring up sacrifices. "I've done so much for you, but I don't ask for anything in return," to create emotional debt. Play the victim. Constantly say things like, "No one cares about me anyway." Silent punishment. Give someone the silent treatment and imply that they should figure out why. Ambiguous statements. Use phrases like, "Well, you know what you should do," leaving the person feeling unsettled.
Subscribe for more tips.